my name is Jill Kesti, and I run Coalition to End Forced Psychiatric Drugging on Facebook. We are part of the larger Consumers, Survivors, and Ex-Patients of Psychiatry. Please join us. I have just started a new Facebook page called the CSX Movement on Facebook. This Facebook page is going to hopefully be a compilation of different groups that are on Earth that are trying to help change and make better the mental health system. Consumers, anyone who consumes or is a survivor or considers themselves an ex-patient of psychiatry. Eventually I want to make this a database where people can go and see at a glance where is a group that is somewhat like their viewpoint in their area concerning mental health. The consumers of psychiatry are not necessarily people like me who feel like they've been harmed by the mental health system. Many people feel that the mental health system is great. There's nothing wrong with it, and that's fine. We want those viewpoints as well on the CSX movement. We want to discuss these things. I want to basically establish open dialogue amongst the people who exist out there. There's groups like Mind Freedom, psychrights.org, place out in Vermont, the RLC, I think they just changed their name to something, the Icarus Project, which is something else now as well. I don't know these names, and a lot of people don't. So I'd like to create a place where we can all get to know each other, get to know where we are on Earth. There's a lot of people all across this planet who are suffering, and all we have to do is come together now that we have Zoom. Thank COVID. Thank COVID for the innovation that was created out of such tragedy. That is the beauty. Always remember the silver lining in the cloud. I'm going through a really hard time right now. I just lost Mr. Larry Lilly, and I'm trying to think of faster ways where we can get more accomplished. Well, with Zoom and with a representative from each CSX group on the CSX movement page from across the planet, we can join in easily now with this technology. We are blessed. Let us use this. Let us get to know each other's names in person, real life with video. It is amazing. Please join the CSX movement. Even if you just take an aspirin, you consume something that affects your brain, and that in turn affects, I hate the dreaded term, mental health. But I like to think of things in terms of balance because I'm a Libra and a Virgo. But balance and, mental balance is more on my speed, or, the words mental health and mental sickness, mental illness, those can be discussed later. There's people who are really picky about the terms you use, not using the word crazy and so on. I'm not like that. We all grew up in this world, so things are ingrained in us. But if you have ever taken an aspirin, that affects your mental balance. Regardless of how you look at it, you're not on center, where you're not completely healthy on your own. You feel, it's more of a physical thing anyway, aspirin. But it does affect your brain, I guess is what I'm thinking. Anyhow, that's a digression. Please join the CSX movement. Let's come together. We all have such great ideas, and faster the better. The faster the better ideas. Norway has pulled together their CSX groups just within the little country of Norway. Imagine if we did it worldwide and we all jumped on board. We all knew what to tell our senators and legislatures through a simple thing like 1.5 hour meeting of Zoom. Let's just get this words down. We all know each other now. We can put this on our individual pages. yeah, I think with Zoom we can really zoom things up and make some real good changes for the kids. The school shootings have me very concerned. When I was a sociology major at the University of Michigan for my bachelor's, Columbine happened, and I will never forget that day, because it wasn't shortly thereafter that I ended up hospitalized, or maybe it was 9/11. Either way, these things that are happening across the planet are only going to get worse if we don't do something, and we need support, community, love from our neighbors, not what I have seen. So anyway, I run Coalition to End for Psychiatric Drugging, just one group of many, many hundreds. I will be contacting each of these groups and asking them to join the CSX movement group page, or Facebook page. This is a collaborative effort. I'm willing to help in any way that I can. I'm trying to help my Mr. Larry Lilly, who deceased because of the failed mental health system. And I don't want to see anybody lose any animal, friend, child anymore. There is such injustice that is happening across this planet due to, well, the group is called Forced Psychiatric Drugging, and psychiatric drugs themselves and big pharma affect everyone's lives, everyone's. So please help us. Join us. It is an old movement, but we are bringing it new life. Every second we breathe, the next person that swallows a pharmaceutical pill, a psychotropic neurotoxin, a brain disabling neurotoxin, if they've ever felt like they have been chemically raped with a deadly weapon, then join the club. These things need to be addressed. Thank you for listening. You can also help out. I live in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. This is Lake Superior in front of me. A place called Buc-ee's. McLean's is down the road. That's a national park. This is the hangout for people who are local and who know the local Buc-ee's. Anyhow, I want to start something called the Van Gogh Hospital in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan for my brother Jake and everyone else I've lost over my life, and the people that are losing their lives right now, not by smoking cigarettes, but by lack of community and a few other things like nutrition and a safe place to go to express unpopular emotions and a whole bunch of other things, but I don't want to digress. I just wanted to give everybody a peek at the beautiful Lake Superior, because someday I want to start a Van Gogh Hospital or something called like that, and it will be based right here around this lake, which saved my ass, saved my life, saved me, saves me right now, saves me every second I see it. And it's a beautiful place, and I think that people could recover. And I hate that word too, recover. There's a lot of words that we will discuss, hopefully on Zoom, things like that, and make it easier for people to get the language straight. And I can help with that. I am a graphic designer, and I studied sociology too, so I know what people need to hear sometimes to feel more comfortable talking about such very important subjects such as psychiatric medications, very private business. So we got to make it easy for everybody, and that comes with solidarity and community. When we have a bunch of bundles, little individual sticks together, we wind them tight, and nobody can break us. Nobody can break that bundle. We will be strong, and we will be powerful, just like Lake Superior. GitcheeGumee. GitcheeGumee is the Native American word for Lake Superior. Lake Superior is the largest freshwater lake on planet Earth. Let that sink in. It is very tiny when you look at it on a globe, but it is extremely big. I can't tell you how big. I'm not one of those experts. Math is not my strong suit. But it is humongous. The sunsets are glorious. And in a Van Gogh hospital, boy, it would be better than getting tortured and having my cat die because I'm locked in the fucking psych ward for 26 days. Thank you.